Bawumia one amanyoku NPP ni nuanom a wo America brochima mu bi akwakodi ahia e New York na ehọ na Dr. Bawumia omudi asawie na omse Dr. Jakasamu na ene yonko ene oso okay na ose ade ba kwa sese wahunu ese ni nuanom bi a ono omo preso mbeto frank ama NPP amanyoku no de yono ene se ese wo mo de abusua mu nyiyimu ne kasa hodo nyiyimu ena patia no ni nyina no ose nka hoho kra na de yono a ankanya ne yase ni nuanom ono omo NPP amanyoku mu mpo ena si nkonwa Jakasamu a wo mu bubom sa megaphone ena omo de ka kire Ganafo na wose wakai pasa ni nuanom bi aka kire ne se oyemamprusi ni ne sa asunti so omo de ne kokogina se ye to ne so aba okusase a da se ye ntoma no wose is unfortunate entwa ye kra wose afi obi nsusu se no Bawumia no ye kramoni ena nkramofo nsusu a Ghana enti se ye ka se ye kwakoto aba enkramofo no nyina toma no kra na Kristofo nyina so toma nipa wo mo de ne beba ababasi ene na babepema kan no ono so ye Kristoni a nche se enkramofo no entimi wene na Ghana so be de sekramoni baba mampani wase asem we nyina o maka ma na tene se de atwa ne nsu mu kra ne se wo matini mu amabi akwa akosi ne yire Samira Bawumia so ade o mo se ne yire Samira Bawumia enya Ghana ni na ono no a Bawumia ne no kwa akwapirisa ye nto aba ma omo no oni obi a akwa akohia ono ne yire ne papa ne maami nyina Ghana fo omoto aba ama no na Bawumia so de -0 eba ene na eba sa no Samira ebe mo omunsa sifo muntimi ento aba ama no na no no kan ya abubo odin se rasma chemede akra na ye ne ya hye no na wenyina ye nsem odi to dwa wo se na no 2013 wo ye adwuma wo Supreme Court ama NPP ende obi a hunso e Muslim na o not na o emamprusi afa 2016 so oye adwuma saa ema NPP ba po 2020 elections so saa no oye ya no emamprusi so not na so enu obi anka ho asem so akramuni na ne yire enya Ghana ni sade omo ka no na ensesan na den na ne ya onu yi nanim so apeso ba emampani na amafo akai se Bawumia emamprusi ni Bawumia not na Bawumia yire enya Ghana ni enti omo nto aba ama no.
This is we are a very diverse party covering all religions and all tribes. And it is important that we have unity. If you want to contest with me, come with your village, come with your...
Yera Dr. Bawumia ne bisa se adwuma wa ya aboa pa amanyoko no bia yan ho ankyere na se ene ya oyi nanim se opem mpani adi no ene ye be kire na se enti won fa nto nkyere no hu se nya amanyoko no nyina pa won wabɔ no enipa kuma bi epo
yo ani mampani abedi akire akane wotu franka de ma NPP amanyoko no Dr. Bawumia alaji asema wode to dwa nyina kire sensem bi koso a ha dwene papa bani se ya unfortunate se enya se bekoso se ye petu media fi ni pansemo na afa ye da ubo aye boni nyina akwaye we free ha etimam ntoma no we som wo ha ntimam ntoma no wo se religious tribal marks so de ukofa so a wo amfa ne ye kra nya de abo sanse Ghana soma hudo bebre na ye adwuma ha na nanom gunsa kramofo de omma bofom Kristofo bompa ye ye wo Kristofo no mu kra no enchichemu bebre ewo mu na muslimifo no mu kra no so enchichemu bebre ewom alesunafo wo mu ahmdiafo wo mu ene wo ma aka bebre enti umane mane na so de enchichemu ba emwa kra na no opaniti se ensem ni bi se ekoso no ene wode ne ho agimu akasati aseda bi emwa wode nsem itu dwa no na United States of America wo mo branch a NPP branch no ne fe wo New York City wo America memo ena na wo mo di wo ma finhia na etoso aduasa miensa 33rd anniversary celebration no wo kokoduru ho bi ena wo kokasa ye ne ho na wode tu dwa kire se enipa a epetu mi wo NPP amanyoko mu a wo mo di mi free ha me somo ha papa mu no enye emmoa na wodi ho ya papa na yentie ensem a opani ade tu dwa esanse na nse ya soafo dada yera asoma kyereme kane no ya ambassador edema no ɔyɛ regional chairman so koraa wɔ bono ɛna afei so koraa no ɔyɛ coordinator ɛde ma Kennedy Japan ne campaign no a wɔyɛ no ɛna ɔde ato dwa ɛde nsɛm bi baa ama sɛ wato agu mu na nsɛm na wato agu mu no asɛ wɔka akyerɛ delegates sɛ ma wɔn mo nto aba ɛmfa ma wɔ no Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia adani a wɔn sɛ ne yere enye kristoni ɔno ankasa so ka ho bi onye kristoni wɔnyɛ kristoni ma pa bia wɔnyɛ Ghana ni kura yɛ kakra we kura nyɛ kristoni sɛ kristoni wɔyɛ muslimi ni deɛ nanso wɔnyɛ Ghana ni wɔyɛ Fulani ni wɔfira bɔnten na ba yɛ no sɛ really ensem be sa na se yate asimu NPP pa da bi ebi nsi saa yentie ensem a Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia de to dwa efa tribalism ya wo su se nipa bi e de awurawura mu bonto apetumi efri NPP delegate ho a wo su se entwa yi Wei aye Dr. Alhaji Mahmudu Bawumia ebra wo call NPP amanyoko no krabata won New York City wo America memo ebra na wo mudi wo ma official na no e na ate so odin sansemi tu dwa se ebra NPP amanyoko no bonto 2016 ya na yire Samira Bawumia gina mu dendenden enam Ghana ha ba bia 2020 wonam mu ba bia no ho de NPP amanyoko ni mu mpanifo bia hunu se oye Fulani ni wonye Ghana ni mapa e na tumi ye ewie ye ne kunu bepe bi dia fei na ye be kire na se wonfiri Ghana na yakwa amaso na aseminti ye monkomo tawu ewo ha ye nsaka ye Dr. Jonathan Asante Ochire oye political analyst wa ben ye ka amanyasemu a wa ben wo mu pa na asemi ye miebie mu kakra da okuti yanka enjo kase asu ne anwumre wadaroma ma adwoe ya da sepa na obere nwumre yi yenhwa ba bia sese NPP amanyoko no eduru sese ya Franka tufo di bia wo mo pe na fedie da uboni bi kwaye we mfiri ha we ye hani wonya Ghana ni wo firi ha nanso so 2016-2020 nipa kro ye agina mu bontoa eno de ya ante sa asem ne emfiri ba bia se ofiri ha na se wo mfiri ha sese wo hwe ba bia wo gina no sese ya no a ehin na NPP amanyoko yi wo mo aduru sese ya enche conference no so beba so yi
Domini abamenda wase maminchia Angel TV ahwefo ne FM TF nyina nwumre the NPP is at a crossroads no meaning the fact man say muti esi form na modern nine ahwewiem the son say opasa moto aba no eyi flag bearer answer party structures na nkasa ebiye djuma the son says wo to aba no we will be or say start say party structures na ebiye djuma free form akosi asoro as you train as your body nyina but see no person we eat train abra body na empire that in itself will create so many confusion. But also you don't expect to say nipa one ne kwa kanzi obaka sama ebeye wode na na chasa kanzi do na ho faso de sen wo ka amankofo hu ne say simple wo hu ni nti ye do asa kwa ebia ekono amanyokono nkrumbi omohwehwe no omosa enka obetrem so ama wo hu na ayebia no Yakano, say issues or subject matters like religion, tribe, taboo topics. Taboo, and say, I am become once now, so deep within us, there are a large number of people based upon tribal affiliation. You can't take that away from them. As I said, so my woman is 71% Christians, Christopher. Let's say 70% in the Zemefua. And you Christian Biana to Abadiama Christian. And I am Muslim, Bians about Abadiama Muslim. Now, so strike on the probability, I will say, if I don't want to be there are extremists who call extremist Christians extreme. Muslims. For example, Muslim who refer to somebody as an infidel, which is almost so many endi. So religion and tribal, their issues are at the unity at the back, and also at the disunity at the back. So we have to be very careful when it comes to issues of that nature. Because so do some persona and about the emotions at the Juma. So it has always been a taboo topic. But for example, in reality, conflict now, it is just by accident to say you're about me. It's just by accident. But about the Sisano, in reality, how many Kusasis will want to vote for Dr. Bawumia when it's a Mampusi and they're in conflict? How many Mampusis will want to vote for, vote against Dr. Bawumia when they know that it's a Mampusi? In actual fact, Yaura Bush Jr., even when he was performing abysmally, Texas, he won, because that is where he came from. And now people have different factors, but here was scale of preference. A developmental project, one, and go for share economy, economy. Within the economy, go for other factors, maybe education, do you have enough, infrastructure, infrastructure? Do you have road networks very good? Obedient hospital. Now you walk a road ring up a so obviously that person will want to vote against that particular party that is in government because official government is on any year. So there are so many factors and motivations that a man call for a take a decision to vote for this or vote against that. But in terms of religion, but you cannot take that thing away from some people say, just because the person is a church member, a member of his church, you definitely vote for that person. You can't take that thing away from that person. Or no motivation or the
But okay, what Roma against these factors, our Bobo Swani, dear Mamprusi, ne Kusasi factor, no, any Muslim Christian factor, no, near dear, the Bobo singing, no. A bit me about, meaning say you too early. Nyame adoma kon ombekwa ko chia to abano January next year there. Ene ye 2028 against 2028 yenhwe Dr. Mahmood Bawumia or stand a chance because ono ne betimi bisa because why vice president we ginem against every ye factor wa bobo so the factors wa bobo see or stand a chance to be within that those factors no.
So, internally and external elections.
Internally, no, bet me long term, no, 2028, does he stand a chance?
Okay. Internally, no, dear, say, now I was now to say, the moment all other candidates make you the subject matter of their campaign, politics, as someone say. It means you are the leading candidate among your competitors. Yes, when you become the subject matter, as I said, it's been there before, and obviously you have to become the subject matter. It's been there before. More contestant will have to also some for no, or near the right candidate to be taken there. But as it stands now, it still stands tall. But the difference is not that much, if you ask me. And if the difference internally is not that much, then it means externally you face problems. Externally, two motivating factors. One, from the NPP itself, and some of them up to the time on Beyino. And two, the other one is from external, that is the performance of the NDC in government and how our transition from Mr. Mahama to the next candidate will be.
But candidates now, possible candidates, hopefuls now, my ye omuti ebano. Usha Yera Kennedy Japan, Dr. Brian Champon, and Bebre Pia Bontain, Dr. Yauduchum, and Womaka against Dr. Mahmood Bawumia. Usha Dia. Which one menka say a single obi out and I say a Gina obi afa but e mu wan na wuji this say NPP amanyoko ni ye na dwen say ode no eba ebeboa no 2028 meka best bets e was what the pie ne foot are very strong.
Well, you see, some adding That decision is for the delegates to take.
Okay.
But you see, as of now, no, people believe, majority of them believe that they have marketed that Bawumia, and appropriately, more than But you see, Dr. Bawumia has a lot of baggage. Anytime people see Dr. Bawumia, they will be remembered of what President Akufo-Addo did. That is a baggage he is going to carry. Two, and some of the prior to 2016 elections, prior to 2020 elections, all these things have become a baggage on his head. He suffers from credibility crisis. I told you, President Japan is a very unconventional politician. He doesn't follow regular routine conventions. No, that is not his type. That is a type of like the Donald Trump. But you see, presidential ambition, afterthought. You see, afterthought because if indeed you really had presidential ambition, and then maybe one can say, don't with you, and some will understand about one thing. So this baggage will always be with him. I told me, answer, Dr. Brian Champon, and the idea of one who tears a year and will pass it tomorrow, say, tomorrow, so Major Franca and NPP. You were an advanced supporter of Dr. Bawumia. What has really changed dramatically? Our officers are two about the mouth. And a nation, someone wouldn't a good job. Would a good job? Dr. Bawumia had cause to respond to things of that nature. Meanwhile, and I'm Dr. Bawumia, and I can send me a fata. Ababaya Albatross. So he has a lot of baggage and has a lot of difficulties to deal with. I would have preferred to be true, but within the party itself, in terms of hierarchy, someone didn't say, I said that to me and ye Dr. Bawumia and through. It says that the establishment itself, they will want Dr. Bawumia to be there so that the power brokers, those who sent him there in the first place, they will be behind him and ensure that he becomes elected for that particular purpose in 2028. As to that will lead to external victory, that one is a different ballgame altogether. And then, if the NDC should run the economy as they are running now, me seeing reduction in fuel prices, anyone who affected transportational costs in the end. Every human being is a rational being. Now, and then I be before from a very difficult. So the common denominator will be NPP as a party, NDC as a party. So if they're able to handle the transition carefully without petty bickerings internally within the party, let's say more and more about when we need 2028 with ease. As I said, in Penifoni, have a tire of Mahamachi because they realized that there was no stronger faction against Mr. Mahama. Mr. Rollins is gone, Professor Mills is gone, Ms. Atta is gone. So who are the main factions within the party? The elders like Guzitano, the Hoys, the Ikates, all decided to support Mr. Mahama to win. And there is only one faction, and that is the Mahama faction. And that's the more reason why when you have unity now, would be overwhelmingly. And this is something that you have to understand. Within the NPP, you have the Kufuor's faction, you have a Kufuor's faction, you are going to have the Bawumia's faction, you are going to have Kennedy's faction, and other way also So the party in itself, break your winning now. So the party as it stands now is at crossroads. In the same way, nation communica, the sense a party attractive to the youth and to their forward going.
But is there something that the NDC can also learn from the Foldu or NPP Amanyukwemo, Yefriha, said the Oka faction after the reign or the rule of John Dramani Mahama, the government, there's the Siadun Ketia faction somewhere. There is the Chief of Staff, Yera Julius De Branso de Baby. There is a lot of yet stated in who APA. Yeni NDC kasei. Was so musua BB a free the ekoso NPP mu now, so that 2028 almost suffer the same idea ekoso NPP.
I don't know American transition. As I say, yen to be any president at the same time.
Yes.
If we understand, say, somebody will have to emerge and lead, but they will lead with unity there. That is the understanding that they will have to have.
Okay.
That is a mature way of avoiding petty bickerings within the party. But you see, maybe a bremuno may the same be better because if you have I am of the view say the reason why that Bawumia is suffering is because the NPP itself has suffered inherently as being a canistic party, an account-oriented party. So they decided and say, okay, Umian system of Kakanian Shasani and Yamakofa. Or my sister, no one say, deep-seated NPP proposed to think, say, the national or a nothing candidate is not an ideal candidate for the party. Because the party itself, on the worship, the Tedian and one dinner, or maybe I want anything in Friaba. You will have to fight your enemy from your stronger, if I say, maybe I want anything, I want, no, to me, the enemy. The NBC appears more nationalistic than the NPP. As I say, from 1992, we have had Mr. Rollins, a Votarian, Professor Mills from Central Region, FNT. Then we have had a Northerner from Goja, Mr. Mahano. Into what you say, when the NDC that is a Congress, what you say, even when you come from a tribal, a tribe that is insignificant, like so many numbers are. Once you emerge and with your competency, your character, your demeanor, you will see that they will congregate around you and give you the massive support. That is why it is called a Congress. A woman that nationalistic color MPP, but it appears to say it has not really worked well with them. And to the frustration, and you see, the account support base of the party, if you say, party could be before and say Kukudi. But all the same, I think for now, if Mr. Mahama, the president, His Excellency, is leaving, I think that having had a Northern lead the party from 2012 up to 2028, the dynamics will have to change based upon the nationalistic nature of the party. I'm looking forward to somewhere, middle belt, of the country, where they may have to see to things of that nature.
Okay. Dog, yate, and common about us intino. Yenim say ya keka kwa ni mona no de be pie bia obema yate da se anwumre no bre. Yane ne kasa ye you be our manyasem a political analyst Dr. Jonathan Asante Ochire ne yate ye no ya.